Welcome to EAACI TV. I've been joined by Carsten Schmidt Weber, who is, if you like, the godfather of EAACI TV. You were instrumental in bringing this technology. We brought it back for the second year at the Congress. What do you think it delivers to the Congress and the people who attend and watch from all over the world?
I think it's a great tool to show also the emotions behind science, but also the content, of course. And I think this combination makes it really a great tool, but also for the attendees. We have so many sessions, over 300 faculty members who give sometimes 2 talks. So it's a huge number of people, and it's impossible to attend all sessions. So I think it's great to go back and have a look what they were presenting. And then, of course, people from abroad, they can get a feeling of what's going on here. And I think
so you're using it as a recruitment tool, but at the same time there is so much happening that people physically can't actually absorb all of the science that's at the meeting. What would you say has changed in the last 12 months?
Well, actually there are new technologies coming around the corner, which are now implemented also in allergy, and single cell sequencing is one of them. So for example, we learned last year that there are cells in the nose which we weren't aware of before, and things like that are really changing the field, changing allergy and our understanding how allergy actually is working.
I've noticed a lot of young people attend this Congress. I mean, what do you think they get from it from a scientific perspective as well as from a career perspective?
Well, I think you really need to network a lot nowadays, because there is a lot of projects which are actually working, for example, on a European level, and you can only be successful if you're well networked, and the other problem is that the technology is getting so complex, that you're usually not capable anymore to do things on your own, so you need specialists in all areas to really be successful.
In terms of networking, I've met a lot of young people who feel very intimidated by it because there are very eminent older people who attend these congresses. What advice would you give to young people about getting to meet not only people of their own age, but also people who have a very high degree of impact and authority and reputation?
Well, I think to my experience, people here on the Congress are very open, so it's really easy to approach anyone. Even if it may look different initially, but it's I think very accessible. We had yesterday evening a lovely opening ceremony and at the open air, and it's really very easy to get in touch with anyone here on the meeting, I have to say.
Right. What are the highlights, do you think, in terms of the scientific content at this year's Congress?
Well, I think I'm really looking forward to the plenary sessions. So we have top speakers there reporting from clinical trials. There's also news from the peanut studies, for example. There are enormous number of new publications, but I'm actually also very interested in the posters because, as I mentioned, these new things are just starting now and they haven't arrived in the publications which you can download or get access by the PubMed. And these things are already here on the meeting, so you can go there, see it firsthand, see what's actually happening right now. I think this is really exciting.
A lot of people have been talking about precision medicine for a number of years, and now with the growth of artificial intelligence and a huge amount of research that's going into precision medicine, how close are we to actually having that as a solution for patients?
I think it still needs understanding because as we have it in the motto of the Congress, mapping the world, I think we have also to map our way how we actually apply these things, and here, for example, what I mentioned, like identifying new cell types really means that we have to change our concept. So it's really like a major change in understanding, and we have to see how we apply it. It may also mean that we use already established drugs in a different manner. So it's really exciting, I think, to find a way through this.
You mentioned the importance of teamwork. Why do you think it's important to have a congress where you bring researchers and clinicians together?
The the results of the clinical studies, and also of biologicals is based on the basic research. But on the other hand, we also have now to gain mechanistic understanding what actually happens if we, for example, neutralize IL-4 in allergy, which is a key mediator of allergic disease. So we think that it has certain functions. The reality is often very different. We suddenly understand that these cytokines may have also functions which we weren't aware of before. This is, I think, an example which shows you that now the researchers are going back to the real patient situation and analyze what's actually going on. So this is the reason why I think it's absolutely critical that the basic researchers and the clinical colleagues are working very tightly together to understand what actually really happens.
So what are you most pleased about to be part of an organising committee?
Well, I am ending now my term as Vice President, and it was a very exciting time, I have to say. We introduced a lot of technologies such as EAACI TV, but we also have very much improved the way how we actually organizing these meetings. So we have an outstanding headquarter team, which really got very professional, and I have to say it was a privilege for me to work together with these people. So this really happened in the last year actually, and then also we have I think a very nice setting now with the media library, and I would like to flag up the sunglasses, which are available for everyone. I thought I have. Here I have them. So if you don't have them
cool
yet,
alert, cool alert. He's going to look cool now.
Yes. So this was an idea, to really also make people aware of our media library, and there's a free piece of this for everyone available at the booth. You have to show though that you are actually that you have access and using the media library. So we really hope to boost it and to improve it then also.
But I think, to be fair, everybody who comes to this Congress is seriously committed to the profession.
Yes, I think so, It's just not about the sunglasses.
Carsten, it's been great talking to you. Thank you very much indeed. That's all from EAACI TV for now. We'll be back later.